Hello students. Today we will learn our second lesson's next topic, that is flower. Try this. Carefully observe a fully open hibiscus flower. They said you have to observe the fully open hibiscus flower. Students, this is an hibiscus flower. So you have to observe it carefully. Flowers may have a long or short stalk called pedicel. Flowers have long or short stalk like this, and it is called pedicel. One end of the pedicel is attached to the stem. The other end of the pedicel is expanded and swollen. It is called the receptacle. So the one end of this pedicel is attached to the stem, this one, and another that is swollen and it is expanded, that is called receptacle. Petals and other parts of the flower are supported on the receptacles. Petals and other parts that is supported by this receptacle. Calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium are different parts of flowers. So there is an different parts of flowers. They said that is the calyx. This one green color. This is the calyx. Then we can say it's corolla or petals of the flower. Corolla. And the androecium, this part, and the gynoecium that consists of stigma and so here this is the gynoecium and androecium. So one by one we will see the next these parts and its structure, how it is. Calyx. First they have given us calyx. This is the green parts. Okay. In the bud conditions, the petals are covered by leaf-like parts called sepals, which are green in color. They form the calyx. See this one. So in the bud condition, the petals are covered by this calyx. And this is green in color. Then next, corolla. This is made up of colorful parts called petals. This corolla. Colorful parts we can see here. Observe the shape, color and the smell of the corolla of various flowers like the rose, chrysanthemum, hibiscus, mogra, conner, tagar, etc. So this is the hibiscus flower, and other also you have to be observe that one and observe its shape, color and the smell of their corolla. Then next part, androecium. This is the male part, reproductive part of the flower. It consists of stamens. Each stamen is made up of anther and filament. Here also they have given in the pictures the parts of the flowers here also, and they have given the information or structure of the androecium. This is the male reproductive part actually, and it consists of stamen, and in that stamen the anther and filament is there. See here, and here also in flower we can see this top, the this one called the anther, and the filament stalk like structure is there, that is called the filament, and this is the part of androecium. And this together called the stamen. Then next, gynoecium. This is the this is the female reproductive part of the flower. This is made up of carpel. A carpel consists of stigma, style and ovary. So here we can see that stigma and style, and inside that flowers we can observe the ovary is there. Take a vertical section of hibiscus flower with the help of sharp blade. By cutting the flower vertically from stigma to pedicel, both the sections of the flower will be seen to have the same structure. After maturity, an anther bursts and the pollen grains which are released fall on the stigma. This process is called pollination. So here students, they have given the definition of the pollination and how the pollination is occur in the flowers after maturity of these anthers, that is burst, and the pollen grains which are released on this fall on this stigma, and this is called the pollination. Due to pollination, ovules, that is egg cells in the ovary, and the ovary get fertilized, and because of this that ovary get fertilized, and the fertilized ovules from the seeds, and the ovary develops into the fruits. So they are inside this ovary, they are forming the fruits. Let's we check, that is, if we take the vertical section of these flowers, we can see the like these parts is there. Inside that we can observe the pollen tube, white color, and here the ovary is present. Students, if we take a vertical section of the hibiscus flowers, we can observe here like this pollen tube, white color thread like structure you can see, this is the pollen tube and this is the ovary. After the fertilization, this pollen tube is grow towards the ovary, and here inside these flowers we can see this ovary. After you cutting this one, you will observe the small seed like structure is there in this ovary. Next we have given, that is, use your brain power. Of what use to a plant are the insect flitting about around its flower? So the answer is because of the insects that pollination occur in the plants. So you have to carefully observe all the parts of the flowers. I have also shown the parts of the flowers. That ovary also I showed. Inside that you can, if you cut it nicely, you can observe the small eggs like structure is there in the ovary. So next, observe the various flowers and complete the following chart. Students, this table or chart you have to make at home, and related to that put there